they came around to the table and said, did you guys get everything you wanted? And
the other part of the experience, I think, is being able to go to the resort. POG is passion fruit, orange, and guava. Oh my gosh. Hi guys, it's Brandon and Allison here with Fly Kite Vacations. A little bit about us. We have our 4 kiddos and we love talking to you guys about all things Disney. And today on our video, we're going to share a little bit about Boma. And before we get rolling with our review on Boma, we really appreciate it if you could like this video and subscribe, and just helps us out with our channel, and we just want to continue to grow and especially share our experience with a larger family at Disney World.
Okay, so Boma is actually located at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, so you're kind of close to the Animal Kingdom, and we actually did not stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge, so you can definitely dine in places that you're not staying at as a guest. And what we did was we took a break during our Animal Kingdom day and we went over there for breakfast, which was sort of more of a lunch. I think we were over there around 11. Yeah. So Boma actually means, in Swahili, it means enclosure, and the whole theming and atmosphere is supposed to be similar to an open air market that you would find in Africa. So it has a thatched roof, it's very colorful, a little rustic, and then obviously it's a buffet, so you have all of the options to choose from like you would at a market. You can actually dine there for breakfast or dinner. There are no lunch options, so just keep that in mind. The prices for breakfast are $39 per adult and $23 per child. And keep in mind that once you turn 10, you're officially a Disney adult, so children would be 3 to age 9. Children under 3 would be free. If you are dining there for dinner, it is going to cost $58 per adult and then $34 per child.
With this breakfast buffet that we were able to enjoy, and this is back to me again, is we're going to talk to you a little bit about the food, and we're going to call it the eats. So I think we're going to try to use 3 E's. I don't know if this helps, but it helps us remember. Our first E is eats, and it is, a lot of the typical Disney fare, from pancakes and waffles and things like that. The unique to them is the Simba waffle. So they kind of have a cool, different type of waffle shape there for the kiddos.
Yeah, they have the Mickey waffles, but they also have Simba waffles.
And part of the eats was, of course, the African eats, and one of my favorites was the chakalaka, which is kind of a stew, tomatoey stew, onions, a bunch of different veggies in it, and some really good South African spices. There is a ton to choose from, of course, the fruit, and then one of your favorites was the
sticky buns. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
The sticky buns were so good. Very moist, and I think it was pecans?
Yeah, pecans, yeah.
On top. Yeah, very good. I have a sweet tooth, so that was very...
Hit the spot.
Very good. But also, they had some, grilled, asparagus and tomatoes. I don't know. They just had a lot of options. What do you think of the pog juice?
Oh, the pog juice.
Yeah.
Oh, the juice. I liked it. I think the kids were kind of yeah, we're good. So
yeah,
I took theirs, but it is passion fruit, guava, and pineapple, orange,
yes,
passion
yeah,
fruit,
citrus,
and then guava mixed, and that was good. The
pog
really
juice.
Good. Pog
yeah,
juice?
I like the pog juice, and
because it's
what?
It's
orange.
The POG is passion fruit, orange, and guava. Oh my gosh. The acronym for the fruit that's in it, that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Passion fruit, orange, and guava.
Yeah. I think they call
Fantastic.
I think they call it jungle juice
Jungle juice,
though,
yeah.
or pog juice. But either way, it was really good. And
it's good.
And that's something unique there too.
Right.
You don't, sometimes a lot of the buffets, things will kind of overlap, but some of the things we're talking about are more particular to Boma and unique to this restaurant. So that was one of the things. And it really reminded me, we we spent some time many years ago in
Many moons
Uganda.
ago.
And just some of the items off of the menu, it kind of like brought me back to like being there. So it seemed very authentic, I think. Now we're going to rate the eats part of our description here on a scale from 1 to 10. So what would you give Boma for like the food?
For me personally, I thought everything was great, and I kind of would be a 9.
Yeah.
I think it was really good. I think maybe some people don't like the African choices, but I think it was, I loved it.
There was still plenty of American choices too, like it was still plenty of eggs, bacon,
omelets,
all your normal things, but
Yogurt.
then yogurt. I mean, so
Fruit.
many choices.
Oh, yeah.
I would agree with you too. I think it was a 9 for me as well. It was definitely one of my probably favorite buffets that we've had at Disney World. So for the second E we're going to talk about is experience. For the experience, we had a great experience personally there. We were actually running a little bit late to this particular reservation, and the cast and the everyone in the cast members, I guess you still call them cast members.
Yes, yeah. Yep.
They were wonderful and so nice, so personable. They made sure because we were like on the end of it, they were like starting to pack up and kind of close, but they came around to the table and said, did you guys get everything you wanted, and made sure that
That's right.
that we had been and gotten our fill of all the tasty items. So
go back for seconds, or in my case, thirds.
Yeah, they were just really great. So I think that really made the experience wonderful. I will say that this isn't a character meal.
Right.
So if that is something that you really enjoy at the buffets, you're not going to get that at Boma. But as far as our waiter was wonderful, the manager, that part of the experience was really good, and it was just it was a cool atmosphere. Like I said, it brought me back to like our time that when we were in Uganda. So I would rate it.
Before you rate it, though, the other part of the experience I think is being able to go to the resort. So
For
once
sure.
we got there, I think the bus ride was the culprit. Afterwards, we just went out to check out the savannah and look at the animals, and they had cast members out there
That's true.
giving us a little bit of information about it. And I think that being able to explore the resorts too, just like I think we did with Wilderness.
Yeah.
We did a dinner there or dinner there, and then still got to see it. I think that was kind of a cool thing about it too. You're not staying there, but you get to see it.
Right. Yeah. Maybe you don't. A deluxe resort is not in the budget, but you still want to see it and see what it's like. And so that was a great perk. I would rate it off of experience alone. I would say I would give Boma an 8 out of 10, I think.
8 out of 10.
Yeah. I think I like having that character part. So that's the only thing that doesn't really put it as like a 10 for me. But yeah, that's what I would give. What about you?
I would agree with you. Yeah, about
8
an
out of
8. Yeah. So for the third E, the last E, is the expense. So just like any buffet found at Disney, it is a little bit pricey, but I think it's not quite as pricey as other ones. Again, it's not a character dining, so you don't pay for all that. You are paying for really good food, a pretty good atmosphere. For us that day, I think it was tough to get to. The way back to the park was super easy, but the way there was a little rough, and we were hungry. But I think I don't know, adding it all up. Well, Charlotte being 10 kind of added to our expense, but so thinking about that 10-year-old and the kids, that kind of added to it, but I think it was pretty well worth it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, we can't really speak on dinner because we haven't been there for dinner, but dinner's significantly more expensive. So it would be hard to kind of say if it would be worth it for that. But I think for breakfast, it is. I mean, I think this is one of the most like variety I've ever seen at a buffet, and just that mixed with the quality. I think that for expense, I think it's pretty reasonable in expense. What would you rate it?
Let's rate it 7.5 probably. I think it is a lot. It adds up for a bigger family, so I think that's kind of probably the thing.
Yeah.
But it is, again, worth it for the food. How about you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with probably 7 out of 10. And I'm just basically thinking I'm giving it that number because I think it is probably worth the price for Disney, but also just keeping in mind that it's still expensive and that's still a lot of money to pay for one meal, especially for a big family. So yeah, I think 7. So hopefully this helped you with Boma and maybe helped you decide if this could be a good restaurant that you might want to try when you're in Disney World. Keep in mind that it is best to have reservations for this one. So it is a more popular one. So you might want to book that when your 60-day window opens up or have your travel agent book that for you. And also keep in mind some good times to maybe try this restaurant is obviously if you're staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, definitely say try it. And then for us, it was a great option because we had a long day at Animal Kingdom. We were there for a rare time when Animal Kingdom actually stays open until 8 o'clock at night. So we had a big long day there, and that was the only park we were going to. So it was hot. We thought this would be a great time to pop over on the bus and try something we haven't tried before. And another great, I think, time to be able to try this would be maybe on your checkout day. I think this would be a really fun checkout option before you leave Disney World to maybe leave your resort and then kind of pop over to Boma and have a really nice breakfast before you leave and then maybe walk around and see the animals. So I think that would be another fun reason to try it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little like button.
Helps us out. See ya.